be chasing kids around.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, let them know that I want kids to come in and eat.
There we go. Now I can finally hear him.
Hope that fixed it.
Yep. We were talking about The Witcher while you were gone. Have you seen the show or played the games?
I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like, I didn't like Skyrim, and I didn't like, what's the other one that everyone was, like, all over? I just, medieval type shit doesn't really tickle my fancy.
Huh?
I said
He
medieval.
said he needs someone to tickle his fancy.
That would also be nice.
No, he was just saying he's not too into the medieval type
That whole
games.
genre.
You talking about because I'm playing Witcher?
No,
Yeah,
because he said
I'd started saying we were talking about it while he was gone,
he asked
and
me
then
if I
asked
had
if he was
watched
interested.
it, and I said I'm not into that kind of stuff.
It's not entirely medieval.
I know it's he like fights witches and demons and monsters. He's like Hellboy, but like back in the day.
Kinda. So that means you probably never watched Game of Thrones then, did you?
I watched a little bit of it. That one was okay. For anyone
I mean, Game of Thrones is more medieval to it than The Witcher.
Yeah, that's true.
I also don't like the main actor, Henry Cavill, as Edward.
Because of his role as Superman?
I just don't like him in general. I don't know what it is about him. It's one of those irrational things where you just see him and you're like, what a dick.
He does a really good Geralt, though.
I never played any of the games.
I only saw some people play some of 3, so I can't really say I did either.
She looks like a tiny girl. And she also looks like a midget.
Shed 5 pounds this week because I saw I was getting weight back and I was like, we're not starting this shit.
I'm proud of you, Dad.
5 pounds this week is fucking wild.
To keep the balance, I'm gonna go, yeah, you should, you fucker.
Thank you. A little bit of both worlds there.
You know, just trying to keep the balance.
Yep. No, I feel it.
That was all me.
I still need to watch Joker.
I asked people about it, and everybody's like, man, don't waste your time. It's not a real Joker movie, and it's like, honestly, it's just the whole movie is, from what I told, is they're like, it's just following around a mentally unstable person.
And you're like a Batman fan, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a Batman fan, but it's not,
No, I know,
Ow.
like, I'm very surprised that you haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it for that reason.
Well, that's what I said. Every time I say something like that, you guys make me a martyr because of the fact that, like, you think I just hate everything. But, like, I had the same thought about it.
Taste.
I was like, it doesn't look like I said, I don't know why they're just, like, plugging Joker in there. I don't know why it's gotta be all this, like, I don't like shows and stuff where it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Or, you know how Gotham would, like, end every, like, episode or season finale or anything with, like, oh my god, that's Penguin, or like, oh my god, look, Bruce is figuring out he's gonna be Batman. Or it's just kind of like little plugs here and there. I don't like that shit. And I heard there was that in the Joker where they're like, oh my god, that's Bruce's parents, and then he like sees Bruce towards the end of the movie, and like, I
was
love
told
watching
that-
Phoenix.
I was told it had nothing to do with Batman at all.
I think I haven't seen it, but I think he sees Bruce Wayne as a kid towards the end. Like right after his parents died.
So, you're talking about the one with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
In that one, you see him go up to the Wayne Manor gates, stick his hands to the gates, and Bruce is on the other side, and he forces him to smile with his hands.
You got a death wish?
And then one of the guards come up and tell him to get the fuck out and gets his ass beat. And then later on, he runs into Bruce Wayne, thinking, he runs into Bruce Wayne, not Bruce Wayne, his dad.
Look at this.
Because there's this letter, and he's been denying the fact that his mother has illnesses, and she's been lying to him all of his life and not wanting to make him feel like everything. And basically, Joaquin Phoenix thinks Thomas Wayne is his father. He knows him everything. And so forth and so on, and he fucking gets popped in the fucking face by Thomas Wayne and told to get the fuck out before he kills him.
But long story short, like, they're not lying when they say it doesn't really have anything to do with Batman. It's supposed to be an origin story for Joker, but I feel like they didn't do enough with the actual Joker character. I didn't like how he looked. I didn't like the blue face paint around the eyes and I think they could have done a little more to make him look like traditional Joker. I know it was their, like, little version of him, but... And I hope and pray they don't just try to do a bunch of supervillain movies like that. Why are there so many enemies and no ammo?
Oh,
I just want
I'm out.
You what?
I was trying to go through a cave to get some of this resource that we need.
Oh, I thought you were
and,
dipping.
Oh no, a fucking dragon just showed up from inside this cave. I was like, what's up, dog?
He's like, yo, yo, yo.
You trying to steal my treasures? And then I forgot I'm so much stronger than this dragon. Went back and killed him. Oh, I want to know what's up with the gold dragon in Geralt's dream. The tiny one. What was up with that? You got any insight on that? Pyro? What was up with the mini gold dragon in Geralt's dream? What was up with that? You got any insight on that?
He was poisoned. He was going through... he was having a fever dream. So in The Witcher, he's always like, especially with women, he usually has fever dreams because they put him to sleep to get away with whatever they're doing.
Preach.
And,
Cardi B shit.
fuck off. At that point, he, got bit by that ghoul, and the only reason why he survived is because of his heart rate.
Yeah.
Because, his heart's 2 times slower than a normal man.
I thought they said 4 in the show, and I was like, Jesus Christ, the dude doesn't have a heartbeat?
It's... To a normal doctor, he'd be dead, but, like, to anyone else who knows what he is, they understand that it's very difficult to kill a Witcher. I mean, it is very difficult, especially Geralt. Because of who Geralt is and what he's been through, and just, like, he's killable, but it's very difficult to kill him. But, yeah, he was going through a fever dream, and all those women, and...
Say hello to the great beyond for me.
The dragon was just... Wind! Yeah, it's just... He was going through a fever dream. That's the best way I can explain it. That, and I cannot tell you how many times people tell him to his face, you know, Destiny and shit. Like, he probably gets so fucking tired of hearing it.
Yeah, true. But I think at this point he just accepts and knows that he kind of has to.
No. No.
Beautiful. The flames dance
No.
about with such gentle grace.
He's still all fuck Destiny.
Absolutely, he believes it's horseshit.
But
Literally
I don't
just
know.
sounds
The end
like
of it though.
Hellboy.
At the end of it though, he came back for her though, and he was like, people who were destined, people who are bound by destiny can't escape each other. Like he started to realize. I don't know.
That still doesn't mean that he believes in Destiny.
Come closer, will you?
Because he doesn't want people putting him on a pedestal. He doesn't want people claiming he's a folk hero. He's a fucking witcher. All he wants is money and a place to sleep. And in Witcher 3, the one that I'm playing, you train Ciri and raise her as your daughter with Yennefer.
Okay, that's what I was about to wonder, because McKenna's like, who is that person? Who's the girl to him? And he's just like, I'm hoping it's not some weird creepy thing that he's gonna like raise her and marry her. And I was like,
No,
I don't
I mean you
think
can
so.
romance her. It's
That
very
would be
difficult.
so awesome.
Like in Witcher 3, you can't marry her, but you can romance her, and it's the most difficult thing to do because the game's like, no, she's a daughter figure. You don't know.
And
but
you're like,
you
nah,
can't-
What's the
fuck her.
point of having a daughter if you're not gonna romance her? The fuck?
Dad?
What? Oh no!
She said,
What
Reverse, no
happened?
you.
I didn't realize what I had done.
Nutty!
Oh man, fucking Gatsby just got paid in the.
No, I'm not
what
saying
is-
that. I had the fucking thought that was really fucking bad.
No. I'll kill myself.
No,
I
well
swear
you
to
can't
God.
you
Has
can't do
everyone
that to
seen
me. Now you
Have
gotta
you seen
say it.
the meme where it's the white girl sitting on the couch with a line of black dudes sitting behind her?
Yes,
What?
it's the casting couch meme,
Oh,
and it shows like 5 black dudes standing behind this super skinny little white chick that's just sitting on a couch.
bro.
And so they
thought
do
for a second
memes
I
on
had
that all the
image
time.
pop up, and I was like, I have so many dads. This is gonna go really
Bro,
wrong.
tell me why I was walking past the electronics section of Costco the other day on my way back from break, and so all the furniture is out in front of the electronics station, and people just kind of like chill. And we have this gay guy that works in electronics who's just sitting on the couch on his phone. And across this busy Costco, this like jam-packed Costco of families and elderly and everything, one of the other people at electronics went, "Bruh, you look like a scene out of Casting Couch." And he goes, "What?" He goes, "You look like a scene out of Casting Couch," from like all the way across electronics. I'm crying, waiting for a manager to go, "What the fuck are you doing?" So awesome. He said, "What?" And he just screamed it. "You look like a scene out of Casting Couch." I thought it was funnier than you guys thought it was. Sorry.
I'm reading right now. I apologize. No, fucking no.
Fucking land dragon, you're pissing me off. Trying to steal all your precious ore.
You're my precious whore.
I will say, Geralt from The Witcher compared to like Geralt and the game series, he doesn't have the resting bitch face. The Geralt from the Netflix series compared to Geralt in the Witcher series, he doesn't have the resting bitch face. Baby
Hellboy.
face Geralt.
Hellboy would kick whatever his fucking name's ass.
Probably.
I know this is babyface, but like, I mean, he's asleep right now, I think. I mean, the girl from the Witcher series, the fucking Netflix series, didn't have facial hair, I don't think. I wonder if they're gonna make him have a beard. I mean, he can grow a pretty nice beard.
What game did he have a beard?
All of them.
That's a lot of dead bots.
Really? Everything
Yes.
that I saw, I thought he didn't have one.
Hold on.
I mean, he can change his facial hair, I think.
Oh, well, that's fair.
This can't be how you saw this going.
But I wonder if they're gonna make
What's up?
Superman grow a beard.
No
'Cause
problem.
I've seen
I'll
his
fix
beard.
him up
It's
and
not that bad.
reprogram him. But what were you thinking? I know they tried to
I don't
kill
know,
you
I
and
think he
all,
plays a
but
better
it is what
Geralt
they
than
were
he did
designed to
Superman.
do. Can't blame him for trying.
And I think he was a good Superman.
Well, he grew up reading the Witcher
I need
books.
something from that ship.
He's also apparently a huge fucking nerd.
He is.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that he almost missed the call for Superman because he was too busy playing WoW. He was in the middle of a dungeon raid, and he didn't accept the call at first.
That's a fucking mood.
You know the Larboard Brew?
Apparently, the guy.
Gang.
I think his name is Henry.
They nabbed one of my loader bots.
Henry Cavill.
Free him and
Mhm.
Freddy. That's me. He'll get you in.
Apparently, he almost missed being Superman because he was too busy playing WoW.
Yeah, I heard
Why
that's,
is
like,
it-
that's funny.
What a coincidence. I was late for one of my shifts one time because I was jerking off.
Okay, but it's not acceptable because you're not Superman.
Shaking me, by the way.
Whenever I'm jerking off, I am.
Rare.
He said, in my head, I am.
More like in my hand, if you know what I mean.
I'm talking the lockdown. Jack's dead, lights out, total chaos.
Well, I don't have to worry, everybody. I think I'm running a fever.
Nice.
But my loader buddies, they helped me survive. 7 years.
Well,
Long time.
take one of your
Glad
mutations,
I had those bots.
slow your heart rate down.
Otherwise,
So here's the thing about Witchers. Females cannot be Witchers.
bots are way better than people.
Yeah, they have to be bitchers.
Garbage.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I program them that way. Plus,
So dumb.
Freddy fixes them.
So if
Siri
aren't supposed to be,
women
is that the
cannot
caveat?
become Witchers because of the trial of the grasses.
Songs about double.
The mutations. So they tell you, like, you remember the fever dream where he's speaking to his mother,
yes.
and he tells her that only 2 out of 10 boys complete, or no, it was 2 or 3 out of 10 boys completed
Yeah,
the
3.
trials.
But still, 3 of 10 is not a lot.
Yeah, and that's including him. So 100% of females that go through the trial of grasses die because they do not have the adrenaline. They don't have enough adrenaline pumping through their body to survive the
So-
stress and mutations.
So, So what's up with her then? He trains her to be a Witcher though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but she doesn't go through the trials. She doesn't take the mutations. She is a skilled swordsman and she has magic.
Probably due to her half-bloodness.
Siri
Yeah.
is not a half-blood. She's born of Elven, but she has
Yeah.
what they call elder blood.
Because I was about to say, I figured it was because her dad was cursed when they very clearly got impregnated, so he was a creature, and then the curse was lifted, and then he wasn't.
It has something to do with that, but not entirely. I don't know too much about it. I just know that, it's on her. So the basic way to explain Siri and why she's able to do the magic she is she's carrying an entity that's granting her their power. But at the same time, like, she learns how to use it on her own without it being given to her. Like, she learns how to use her elder blood. But, like, I'm probably explaining it really poorly.
Well, quit doing that.
Okay, then Siri's just a fucking puppet for an
There you
entity that goes through the her lineage. So her daughter might have it, or her granddaughter might have it, or so on and so forth. And it only passes down through women, I believe.
Interesting. The song is super catchy, though. I've been listening to the song a lot.
Valley of Plenty.
Yeah. Super catchy. I like show music, though.
So, Yaskier is based off of the character Dandelion in The Witchers. And he follows around Geralt all the time. And gets him into trouble. And always wants something from him. But he's a good guy, for the most part.
Could have fooled me.
Tell him, Gatsby. Tell him again.
Could have fooled me!
I can also spoil another thing. So, you know how they alluded to Geralt making a wish on the Djinn for Yennefer to love him?
I didn't know it was for her to love him.
The dragon blatantly tells you.
You dumbass.
I probably wasn't listening all that well then. I thought it was... I knew that he made some sort of... I thought that it was that he... Not that she would love him, but that it was... He wished that their paths would always cross.
You know,
What?
when
No.
you know...
So, the reason why Yennefer's
Probably.
magic doesn't work on Geralt, because he took one look at her and fell in love with her. Like, it was love at first sight.
You said that's how whose magic works?
So, like, love spells and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that's, is it just her entire magic, or is it just her love spells that don't work on him?
Witcher universe, it's love spells.
Okay.
If they do truly love them, they will.
Okay.
If they love you or if they're truly in love with someone else, you can't make them fall in love with you.
Yeah, that's... So love spells do not work on Geralt, because he took one look at Yennefer, so like walking into that room with that orgy, and fell in love with her. And that's why she's like, my magic's not working on you.
Mm. And he was like, haha, because I already love you.
But, yeah, they're like, the dragon brought up the wish because Yennefer's never gonna get her womb back. And, Geralt's like, or to Geralt, like, she's gonna leave because of the wish, and then the wish gets brought up, and then, because he made it through the Djinn. But the thing about that is, you learn in the Witcher games that she actually does love him. And that the wish wasn't true. Like, it couldn't have been granted because Djinns can't grant love.
I mean, it makes sense. Every depiction of Djinns normally states that they can't wish for love or to bring people back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like the two golden rules, I guess.
The reason why is because it's not within their power. You'd have to have some other entity for it, probably.
Fair.
And I will also say in The Witchers, it does have that amount of nudity, if not more.
Alright, sign me up. Let's do it.
He said, oh, that's all I needed.
I mean, there are a lot of sex scenes. Like, Geralt can fuck almost any woman with legs. Or,
Whoa,
Fucking-
it's 2019.
You know
why
what I
can't
mean.
Why can't Geralt like men?
Fuck anything, yeah.
Yeah,
Anything with
Jesus.
legs. Any triceratops.
Real progressive. I'm just kidding.
This country's going to shit.
Yeah, just,
The
and then
only
just
reason why.
start ranting on something completely unrelated. This is why they want to take all of our
And the
guns.
goddamn Jews.
There
You
it
wanna know
is.
why?
Why?
Geralt can do that because becoming a Witcher makes you sterile. So he has no worry at all, and neither do they.
Does
You know,
his magic
That's why
protect
Daryl,
him from
you ever
STDs?
slammed your balls in the microwave? You want to be a Witcher, slam your balls in the microwave.
No, Jesus Christ.
Wait, is that all it takes?
You want?
Hold on, I'll be back.
It's worth a
I'll be
shot, right? I mean, you have a microwave. You already have one.
Does it really work? I'm not gonna say it doesn't not work.
Yeah. I think that's for you to
I
find out.
don't know. With how Dandelion, gets his reputation up as a folk hero, they start kind of.
Dude, I am so fucking lost. It's unbelievable.
Well, because every game starts off fresh.
Some people even work with monsters. They say like, oh, they must make monsters, so we have to keep paying Witchers, which is a good market strategy.
It sounds like one of those fucking government shit, like, oh yeah, Butchers exist because they're making monsters so they can kill them to get profit.
Have you watched The Boys? It's actually a really cool premise. That's what they do with all the villains. All the
I know,
superheroes
I-
are really bad.
I've watched a few episodes. I like
That's a good
Harley
one.
Quinn.
That's a good one to watch too. Highly recommend watching The
Yeah,
Boys.
I would watch it if I had Amazon Prime.
Have you not used your free trial?
I have.
No.
Yeah, I don't like to admit when Zach's right, trust me, but the boys were.
I'd rather
pretty
read the
decent.
comics before I or watch the show.
If you have Netflix, you should watch Happy. Happy's pretty good.
Is that the one where the dude's like fucking
Talking to the
drugged
unicorn.
out of his mind and talking to a unicorn?
Yeah, but it's not a drugged out. That's the trick. It's an actual imaginary friend. It's his daughter's actual imaginary friend, and they have to team up to save his daughter.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so funny. Patton Oswalt is the unicorn.
Nothing like cover when you're getting shot at.
I didn't watch it because I was like, this looks stupid. But
No,
if you
dude,
say
it's
it
so
gets...
good. I literally bought the comic afterwards. I bought a CGC comic, so I have it for a collection. It's
All
so
right.
funny, man. And what's his name is a great actor.
On the dude from SVU
Yeah,
for Special Victims.
yeah. The second
Oh, I guess
season
it's
wasn't
SVU.
great. The second season was a little far-fetched. They started getting a lot into, like, supernatural type stuff. Which, granted, it's like he's talking to an imaginary friend that's real. So, like, the element of supernatural whatever shouldn't be a turnoff, but they just kind of really leaned into it in the second season.
I'm like, I'll give it a shot. I used to like Wilfred until that got tiresome.
I heard it was really good. I never watched it.
Wilfred kind of has like the comedic style and like assholishness of
Louis, right?
no, why am I spacing on his name? The dude from Get Him to the Greek used to be married to
Oh.
Katy Perry.
Russell Brand.
The dog has, it's not him, but kind of has that like same
No, I know
style
who
of
the-
like comedy and is pretty funny.
The guy that plays the dog, he's got some stand-up specials that'll make you fucking cry. I mean, like, he does this bit where he's like talking about Americans. He goes, "You fucking Americans all the time with land of the free, home of the free, free, freedom, the freedom rang, free." He goes, "Listen to what I'm about to tell you. There are over 70 countries in the world. or whatever the actual number is. He goes, 90% of them, as well as, or he says, the majority of them, as well as some of the countries, are all free. Just shitting on America. It's so funny, dude. And you know me, I'm like patriotic, but that shit had me flying. He said most of them, including the countries, are all free.
Yeah. But as time goes on more, we're becoming less and less the land of the free.
What's going on in Virginia?
I don't know. I didn't even see what was going on in Virginia.
A bunch of my buddies are talking about militarizing and shit, and they're trying to buy ammo and guns for me, and like, they keep saying, we gotta get ready for Virginia, we gotta get ready for Virginia, and I'm like, if I'm in this industry, I should probably know what I'm funding here, like what I'm fucking, if I'm selling guns and ammo, I should probably know if these guys are going to Virginia to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that.
But I guess
Looking it up now.
there's some militia shit going on or something. I don't know if they're trying to pass.
Very first what's happening to... Okay, it looks like it might have to do with gun laws.
Let me know what you find out.
I will.
Dude, I'm like 2 hours into this DLC, and I have not fought a boss.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, don't beat my ass. Oh no.
Don't beat my ass. Please don't beat my
This
ass.
This
He's
man about to
beating my
fucking
ass.
beat my ass.
He said, oh, Jesus, please don't beat my ass. Car, I was watching this really funny YouTube video ranking like all the operators in Siege, and he got down to his last 4, and he said, I'm ranking them all based off of emotions only, and it was Tachanka, Lion, Echo, and Dokkaebi, and he's ranking them like S tier to F tier type deal. And he goes, well, Tachanka, obviously, the Lord, has the worst weapons in the game, as well as some of the worst, or the worst gadget in the game, as well as some of the worst weapons. He goes, so he's definitely going into S tier, because he's Tachanka. He said, now, Dokkaebi and Lion have 2 of the best abilities in the game, even after Lion was nerfed, blah, blah, blah. They both have good weapons. Echo has arguably the best defensive ability in the game. He has solid weapons. These are all essential operators playing any ranked game. That being said, they're all going in F tier because if you use them, fuck you. That's the video. Which is really funny. He said if you use them, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
This fucking man will not leave me alone. Fucking cheat. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can we stop with all the fucking enemies? Can we relax? I just keep killing them. Quit sending them. I don't even get level. That's the problem. I don't feel like fighting any enemies because I don't get level ups anymore. I need to cook something soon. Getting fucking hungry.
This will be just for the crack.
Something's not right.
Yeah, it's all gun control. The Democrats are going to revise Virginia's gun control, and Virginia has decided, no, they're not cool with that. And so several states and areas in Virginia are becoming what are known as Second Amendment sanctuaries. And they're opening them up, and they're just like, you can't do that, you live in this state. And the people are like, no, we claim this as sanctuary, so fuck you. And it looks like they're worried that people are going to militarize and stand up against Virginia.
Yeah, well, I hate to break it to the government in Virginia, but a lot of the people in North Carolina are getting really rowdy about that shit.
Yeah.
I've had like fucking 4 people in one night come up to me asking about ammo and shit.
Well, because they're probably worried that if it happens to Virginia, it's going to happen to them next.
No, bro, there's people talking about going to Virginia. One of the dudes put in his 2-week notice at work just so he was ready to fucking go.
That's stupid.
Fucking, I don't know, man. Going to war.
I don't know. I don't understand going to war, though, for a state that's not yours. I think
Because
that's
that's all it takes. It's like one. I understand it just because, like, it's a progressive thing. Plus, not only that, it's so close to us that we, like, it's a neighboring state, you know? It's like, take care of yours type deal. I know if we were fighting a war for our gun rights, I would want everyone and anyone that wanted to help to come help. You know what I mean?
yeah. I get that.
Oh man, can I please get to a checkpoint so I can cook food?
You have to hit checkpoints for it to, like, autosave. You can't just
No, it's just
save.
I'm streaming and I don't like to drop out of here without getting to a checkpoint. I used to think this DLC was like really difficult, and now I'm realizing I'm on Mayhem 3, which is like the hardest difficulty, and I'm going through this DLC by myself.
Gotcha. Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Bless you. Or excuse you, I don't know what it was.
I was eating and laughing at the same time.
Oh, I don't know a word for that.
friendly.
Maybe.
Some cover.
Oh wow.
What's up, Dido?
Fucking noon, bro.
Roach.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
I'm not exciting enough to be streaming right now. You know this.
Did I know? Do I?
Yes. Can you not hear it in my voice? God,
Oh.
just wake
Nice
up.
one! Ah,
Hey,
come on
buddy.
back.
I need to go put on my voice.
Put on my voice, he says. It's okay, I'm about to end
Yeah.
the stream anyway because I gotta cook some lunch.
Well, go on. Just activate your jump jets and fly across. Ah, right. You don't have them.
I'm about to eat this.
Burrito.
Hang on.
Maybe a shower.
Freddy's got this. Boom! Freddy!
I'm back, you dirty dangling.
I'm
Kids,
dirty
you.
dangling. No, I'm dirty dangling. No, I'm dirty dangling.
Up. You know what? I don't feel like it. You can be dirty dangling.
Disrespected. Sad.
Freddy can fix that. There. How's that?
Appreciated. Content. Yay.
See, that's bots for you. If they get too dinged up, you just reprogram them. Can't do that with people. Not yet, anyway. But I'm working on it. Am I kidding? Is he kidding? You though. You're not so bad. You're cool.
I got
Trust me,
super
Freddy knows
worried
cool.
there for a second.
Me. I'm Freddy. And I'm cool.
I was flying up to where our castle is, and the game for whatever reason just didn't render it, and it just looked like our whole castle's fucking gone. And I was like,
Usually,
what?
My tools. Grab them, please. Excellent work, Bolt Hunter. I will see you back at Timothy's hideout.
hey, you. Real quick. Look, it's none of my business, but I heard a rumor that a vault hunter is looking to break into Pretty Boy's tower. Well, I know all sorts of things about this casino. Secrets. Plus, I program bots, which is great. So Freddy's in. Sorry, social skills. Can Freddy be in?
Lots of Hyperion security. Guy like him could be useful. I'll allow it.
Bienvenue, Caliphate Peacock Man.
Yeah, sure. Welcome to the crew, wherever the hell you are.
All right, Freddy's got a crew.
So head on back to my place, kiddo. We got one more member of the crew to track down before we can get this tower heist going.